250 years ago, Juan de Ayala and the men aboard his ship, the San Carlos, created this chart of San Francisco Bay. It was the first such chart of the Bay Area. A little over a year later, in 1776, a second chart was created of San Francisco Bay, this time under the leadership of the new captain of the San Carlos, Fernando Quiros. Going into detail, Jose de Canizares, the San Carlos' first pilot on both surveys, was more than probably the leading scout on both trips. In 1775 and 1776, Canizares wrote letters to his superiors describing his efforts to follow the San Francisco River, now called the Sacramento-San Joaquin River system, as far upstream as possible, and both times he was stopped by the Delta marshes. These two charts have been reviewed and written about by Henry Wagner, the preeminent scholar on Spanish California charts. Wagner only ever found and reviewed one chart from 1776, which is labeled the Map of the Port of San Francisco. Wagner's chart number is 653 for the Map of the Port of San Francisco. And here is the point of this video. There is a chart held at the Bancroft Library that is described as the 1776 chart, which Wagner calls chart number 653. The document that the Bancroft has, I'll call the green chart. It is not the same chart that Wagner has described as chart 653. The Bancroft lists their green chart by quoting Wagner's The Cartography of the Northwest Coast of America to the year 1800. Wagner's descriptions perfectly match the map of the Port of San Francisco, as we mentioned before. Bancroft uses Wagner's description to describe the green chart, which is a mistake. To emphasize the Bancroft's error, we can overlay the Bancroft green chart to the original Ayala 1775 chart, rotate the charts to match, and fade the opacities. They are the same chart with very minor differences. Wagner's 653 chart is drastically different. Canizares, Quiros, and Morega's description of the map of the Port of San Francisco matches Wagner's description of it. Therefore, Bancroft's green chart is erroneously described, and it is not clear where the green chart came from. I've reached out to all the archives in Spain that would carry such a map, including the archives Wagner tells us they are in. An archivist at the Cartographic and Geographic Archives of the Spanish Army agrees with my findings on the Bancroft chart, that it is mislabeled. The archivist suggests that the map of the Port of San Francisco was created by Lieutenant Moraga, but Moraga was the officer who charged Quiros to complete another survey following De Anza's scouting trip to the Delta. The 1776 chart can be found at the Hornbeck collection held by California State University, Monterey Bay. We can decidedly state that this is Wagner's 653 chart. So what chart does the Bancroft Library have? It's a great question, and the Bancroft should begin the process of correcting its listing and searching for more information on this chart. For more information about the 1775 chart, created by Juan de Ayala and Jose de Canizares, I go into full details on the creation of this chart and Juan de Ayala's time in California in my new book called Ayala, The Coast of Spanish California. I would love for you to check it out. This is also one of 3 short videos that I've created in my marketing campaign for the book Ayala. This is the 250th year anniversary since he sailed into San Francisco Bay.